What's up, everybody? Xavier here with your daily YouTube videos and more. And today we are going to watch another video, a few other videos. So let's go on. These are like kidnappings and stuff. So if you don't want to miss out, there's another video. Go to my last video.
Make a gruesome find. They unearthed the remains of a 12-year-old girl who vanished without a trace after taking part in a Christmas concert in 1984. The mystery now, 35 years later, how did Janelle Matthews die?
Everybody wants answers. Why? Who? They want justice done.
After that concert by her school choir, Janelle was dropped off at her home outside Denver, Colorado. Her mom, father, and sister were all out that night, so the house was empty. When her father came home about an hour later, the TV was on, but Janelle was nowhere to be found. She was never seen again. This is Janelle's parents at a prayer vigil shortly after she vanished. At the time, cops in Greeley, Colorado believed her disappearance was a possible kidnapping.
This case has just really weighed on the hearts of the Greeley Police Department, along with the family and the city of Greeley.
The site where Janelle's remains were found is 20 miles from her old home. Janelle's sister, Jennifer.
Do you think she ran away? Because what if a 12-year-old, what if she like stole a car and drove until the gas was out and then kept on like mugging people for their cars and then got to a place and starved and died, decayed.
I thought, oh my goodness, they actually finally found her. My heart sank, and I felt really bad for her family.
Wow.
Everyone loves a comeback, especially if it's a comeback from death. It's something most commonly seen on a screen, like Marty McFly in Back to the Future 3.
What the?
In Game of Thrones. But that's what makes these real stories of people coming back from the dead so intriguing. A Ukrainian journalist stunned the country when he walked into a news conference about an investigation into his own murder. Arkady Babchenko had reportedly been shot to death in front of his own apartment, but it was all staged by police, who said he was the target of a murder plot. Babchenko took the opportunity to apologize to his wife for putting her through that heartache, but some people were thrilled to see him.
Wait, so did like God just say go back down or else you're going to hell or something? Sorry for you religious people that are watching, just like.
A man was declared dead after he got an electric shock while working on a construction site.
I've always wondered what it's like to get electrocuted.
Michael Pruitt gave doctors a shock when his heart started beating again and he woke up.
I don't know how to describe it. I just felt it like going through my body and then everything was black.
He also didn't seem to suffer any effects from the lack of oxygen to his brain for that 20 minutes. He wasn't completely unscathed. The electricity burned right through his toes as it exited his body. But it wasn't long before Pruitt was back at work.
Fire ambulance, where's your emergency? A little boy fell through the ice.
Doctors thought a teen would never recover after falling through the ice on a Missouri lake.
My life flashed before my eyes, my family, my friends.
When he arrived at a hospital, John Smith didn't have a pulse for 5 minutes.
The fact that he's been gone so long.
What the hell is that noise?
In my mind.
I have to turn this down. What the hell is that noise? Oh, it's me.
The modern-day miracle was the
See, that's me.
proof that reincarnation is real. As a toddler, Christian Haupt told his mom that he was once a tall baseball player, and he had to stop playing because his body stopped working. She immediately thought of Lou Gehrig, whose career ended when he was stricken with ALS, now sometimes known as Lou Gehrig's disease. The clues kept coming.
Saw a big picture of Babe Ruth on the wall and got visibly upset by this picture.
and said, "Mommy, he was mean to me." The two players were notorious rivals, and Christian further convinced her when she showed him a picture of the 1927 New York Yankees. And I said, "Do you see anyone in this photo that doesn't like Babe Ruth?" And he immediately pointed to a guy with dimples, and then he said, "That's me."
And he was pointing to Lou Gehrig.
To Lou Gehrig. Christian is left-handed, just like Gehrig, and their swings are eerily familiar. But come on.
Wow, that's actually kind of cool. Da-da. Is it just me, or do you guys hate like Ryan's Toys review music?
Has been raised so far.
Music.
A 5-year-old boy thrown off a balcony at the Mall of America.
We have a report that someone just fell from the 3rd floor to the 1st floor.
Little Landon was critically injured when he was hurled 40 feet to the lower level. We are
Kid died.
At the family's request. New information about the pursuit of the maniac is coming to light. It happened outside the Rainforest Cafe. The boy was with his mother and a family friend when police say the suspect suddenly grabbed the child and threw him over the balcony.
The first thing I saw was the mother. She was kind of freaking out, as understandably she would. She was screaming for everyone, "Please pray, please pray. Please pray for my baby."
The suspect, identified as Emmanuel Aranda, ran off. A chase ensued.
Have transit stop all outbound trains.
It ended up at the mall's light rail train station.
Possible man, flight rail platform.
Suspect.
10-4, 1 detained, possible man.
Aranda allegedly told cops he planned to kill an adult because they usually stand near the balcony, but it did not work out, so he targeted the young boy instead. As to a motive, Aranda made efforts to talk to women in the mall but had been rejected, and the rejection caused him to lash out and be aggressive, according to a criminal complaint. Aranda has a history of troubling behavior at the mall. On July 4th, 2015, he was allegedly seen...
Oh, I turned 5 years old that day. July 4th's my birthday, if you guys didn't know.
For an entire year. According to an update posted on the GoFundMe page, Landon
I turned 5 that day.
and is still continuing to fight his courageous battle. He's a strong survivor. Inside Edition
Yeah.
expert Steve Carter.
Oh, look.
Steve,
A Ghostbuster.
This family's home is decorated for Christmas, but it will be a somber holiday for the heartbroken parents.
How he left this earth is not the way he should have left.
12-year-old Boy Scout Andrew McMorris was killed when a drunk driver plowed into his scout troop during a hike.
Do you have anything to say to Andrew's family?
Thomas Murphy was found guilty of vehicular homicide yesterday after a dramatic trial that proved harrowing for Andrew's family.
This is a completely unnecessary process for us to have to go through. To pay for a pain in our lungs 1,000 times, 1,000,000 times worse.
God bless the Diesel. The jury really happened that day.
Andrew was a talented musician who loved the outdoors. This is the last photo of him with his father, an assistant scout leader, on that fateful hike. His father broke down as he...
Bro, that drunk driver almost probably got killed. Never mind, I forgot. Call the cop. I'm gonna throw up.
It's a desperate search at LA's popular Griffith Park. A 13-year-old boy fell through this hole right into a sewage pipe on Easter Sunday. Jesse Hernandez was playing behind this fence inside an abandoned maintenance facility when a plank broke apart and he fell 25 feet down a pipe that leads to the Los Angeles River. It was a race against the clock to find the teen.
I'm at the entry site. The tunnel is about 3 foot wide, approximately 2 foot deep, with swift-moving water.
They're harnessing up to go in.
Firefighters searched the LA River as desperate family members watched as rescue teams fanned out, having no idea where and if the boy would surface. Cameras were deployed to search a labyrinth of underground drainage pipes like these. You can just imagine the terror Jesse must have felt in the disgusting muck and darkness. What we did is then work to get some other sophisticated cameras that are made to go in these pipes, that can crawl on the bottom, that can float on the top. 13 hours later, when all hope seemed lost, a miracle. It's with happy hearts that all Los Angeles city agencies are able to state that we have found Jesse Hernandez. The terrified boy had traveled 3/4 of a mile, ending up here underneath the manhole cover where two freeways meet.
So once they pulled the lid off the manhole cover, he was just like right there.
Firefighters say young Jesse was wise enough to look for light streaming through a manhole cover and waited there hoping to be rescued.
When we opened that hatch, there was Jesse, cold, wet, hunched over in a small pipe, and to the shock of those members, they were able to get him out, determine he's alive.
Covered in hazardous material, he was listed in serious condition and needed to be decontaminated, a process that looks like this.
You have a miracle that this boy is alive.
He probably died. That was a damn pressure washer. That looked like it hurt. The guy lifted his arms up and closed his eyes.
Ahoy down the hearty. Oh, no. Hold on.
Can you please stop? I'm gonna get copyright.
It's an emotional gathering. Mothers from around the U.S. and the world are coming together to give each other support.
We're from Australia. Hi, we're from Atlanta, Georgia.
They all share a special bond. Their children have a rare and horrific disease that's turning their bodies into solid bone. It's called FOP.
I can move it, like up and down, but I can't like straighten it.
One morning he woke up and it was just like that.
Only 800 cases of FOP are known worldwide.
We're from Sweden.
It was once cruelly referred to as Stone Man syndrome.
All the muscle in your body.
I've actually heard of Stoneman syndrome.
Like all the moms, Colette McGuire has seen her 27-year-old son Cameron courageously cope with the disorder.
He likes to do every single thing himself. He does not want any help if he doesn't need it.
Amazing considering that FOP literally left Cameron stuck in a standing position.
I can't sit down at all. I can't sit in a chair because my legs and my hips don't.
It's frozen just like this.
Yeah, I'm frozen just like that.
Same goes for Jessica Scully. Her body is solid bone. She travels with a mechanical lift.
You get used to it after a while. What choice do I have? I've only known this way.
Okay, guys, I might do a Pokemon playthrough for you guys. I have some pretty good Pokemon on my team.
She and 50 other families have come to Orlando, Florida, posing with their hero, Dr. Greg Kaplan, who discovered the FOP gene.
With genetic discovery,
Oh, guys, this video is way too long. I'm sorry. I'm going to end it here. I'll record another one after this. Bye.